Welcome to Big Apple Mountain Tower. I'm Mike Rusnak.
I'm Everest Hall. Pisces, this is your 2026 astrological forecast. This is for Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising, Pisces Sun.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It's going to be a lot different than last year. The energy is completely different.
It's going to be fiery, combustive.
Yes.
Mars
Mars does not go retrograde. All of the outer planets are in masculine signs.
They're switching to masculine signs, air or fire.
Yes.
Yeah. For the first time in known history. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has happened, obviously, before.
Right.
But I can't tell you when.
The first time in known history, all of the outer planets will be in masculine sign. This is a big news as far as
Don't let that scare you.
No, this is the development of humanity over thousands of years. We happen to be lucky enough to be part of this.
Yeah, and we're ready for this.
We certainly are ready for this.
Let's start with your new moon and get a pencil.
Okay, get a pencil. Write these dates down.
March 18th is your new moon. Your full moon occurs on August 28th, and that's also a lunar eclipse in your sign.
Lunar.
Now, the other eclipses, you are the water sign that the eclipses do affect because the nodes are still in Virgo and Pisces. So there's a little more growth to be had this year.
You got a little bit more work to be done.
February 17th, a solar eclipse in Aquarius affects your 12th house. And that's, your psychology and hidden spots and blind spots and addictions and
your ego.
Well, negative habits.
We know you don't have any negative habits or addictions or any kind of hidden ideas over there. Next eclipse is March 3rd.
And this is in Virgo, so that's your 7th house. So March 3rd could be something to do with your relationships, your business relationships or partnerships.
Legal matters.
Yeah, legal matters. August 12th, a solar eclipse in Leo is in your 6th house. So this is about health and your gut health and your routines and your day-to-day and the way that you serve others.
Also pets and people that work for you.
Yeah. And then the August 28th eclipse is in Pisces in your house.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's a complete makeover.
Complete makeover for you.
What could happen on that day?
Mercury is retrograding in water signs only. This is very notable for this year. It's only happening in water. Our emotions are going to get recalibrated. Our spiritual waters are going to get rejuvenated. The Mercury retrograde is not as scary as it's been kind of like told about in popular media. It's a reassessment, recalibration, reflection, review.
Just taking a little extra time to check your fluids in your car, check your brakes. But all mechanics goes haywire, like computers and...
It all happened.
Everything happens during Mercury retrograde. On February 26th to March 20th, Mercury retrogrades in Pisces.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
So... in February, you're going to have
use
this.
that time for a little extra review. Just think of it like a mental vacation where you're thinking about what's going on in your heart and your head and trying to decide which one is right.
You're still going through the eclipses. This is still part of this transformation. I'm sure you know what we're talking about. We don't know what's in your heart, but you know these transformations that's been happening to you. They're still occurring right now. And this energy of this fire horse here is going to push all those wonderful changes forward.
So just easy does it. Then June 29th through July 23rd, Mercury retrogrades in Cancer. That's your 5th house. So this is about children, fun, creation, romance.
Joy
In general, joy. And then on October 24th through November 13th, it retrogrades in Scorpio in your 9th house. So that's about your higher learning, beliefs, faith. Yeah.
All of the high mental activity, publishing, traveling, all of that. During that time, maybe don't take a trip abroad. Things could go a little haywire with that, but who am I to say? I don't know.
Now, Mars, we said, doesn't retrograde, but Venus does retrograde. She does. And I'm just going to pivot off of that.
This is going to be in the fall. This is like October, November, December.
October, November, December, Venus retrogrades in Scorpio and in Libra, affecting your ninth house of traveling and connecting abroad. And then into your eighth house, which is more intimacy, more vulnerability, right?
And the deep psychology too. Eighth house is detoxifying. It's what happens behind closed doors.
It's other people's money, so it may be a check on your finances.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Venus rules finances.
And the fall's always when that stuff happens.
Yeah.
Okay. Chiron is in Aries right now in your second house, but then it moves in June through September into Taurus in your third house. So that's about pain and siblings. Yeah.
Pain and communications. But it's not just pain, it's healing through pain. This is the psychic wound. Yeah. This is the cosmic wound that we all have to deal with because we're humans and we are on Earth, which is a prison planet. We all know that. And this wonderful Chiron asteroid is here to give us a little bit of tension and a little bit of a pinch. This is going to happen in the way we speak, the way we communicate with our siblings. If you have siblings and you've kind of had issues with them, if you don't really get along super well with them, this is maybe a time.
Maybe that was once upon a time. Maybe I was a different person then. Yeah. Maybe we're new now. Maybe we could use our courage, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a part of it is the courage.
Yeah, just the courage to heal.
Yes.
The courage to be open to healing.
Yes.
But that Chiron point moves into Taurus in your third house. Yeah. So that's community, siblings.
Yeah. And what's nice is it's coming out of the second house. So the stress of the finances isn't going to be as oppressive. It's going to lighten up. And now we get to have the oppression of our communication.
And speaking of the summer, right, the North Node will shift from Pisces, where it is now, into your 12th house position in Aquarius. And I don't think it's very fair that after having the North Node in your sign for a year and a half, that it would jump to the 12th house position where you have to process blind spots and psychology. I don't think that's fair, but I don't make these rules.
No, and it's how you are going to address this. Now, you rule the 12th house. You rule this nebulous, formless, shapeless, otherworldly reality. It might feel a little bit more comfortable for you having it be in your 12th house. This is a progression of your spirituality. This is a progression of your kind of off-world energy. Also,
think spiritual versus negative habits.
Right.
But if you have to quit smoking, do it.
Yeah. Or if you booze up a little too much. But it's also the dreamscape, and it's the fluid that connects all the humans together. It's our super subconscious. This is an excellent time to, and you're going to think I'm crazy about this, but work on telepathy. Telepathy is an emotional state that's communicated between human beings. Telepathy isn't from the mind to another mind. It's from the heart and gut to another gut and another mind. So this could be a wonderful, I know, but this could be like a real weird, like super woo-woo time talking to ghosts, talking to spirits, like ancient ancestors coming out of the closet. Things could get really weird.
Invite your demons in and pour them a drink.
Invite them in. This could get really spooky, delicious. For those people that are interested in the spooky, delicious, and you probably are because you're watching this channel, it could really highlight that. If you are a ghost hunter, this could be a great time to go out and communicate with those spirits.
While the South Node is moving from Virgo in your 7th house to Leo in your 6th house. So that's about shedding pride and narcissism, especially in the workplace. And this could be about a creative project that you had that just isn't going to be finished, and you have to step away from it for a while. But the main focus is the North Node, Aquarius.
Right. And
think connections, friendships, connections.
Telepathy.
And telepathy in the 12th house stuff.
And the 6th house, where your South Node is going to be moving into, is also your health, your day-to-day routine, your pets, what you're doing right now day-to-day, your day-to-day kind of commute back and forth to work or wherever you go to, the grocery store. It could change. It could be less like obvious or less apparent or less interesting, and you might find yourself, in meditation. Maybe you're spending more time by yourself and less time kind of doing the day-to-day routines.
Jupiter is moving from your fifth house, right? Was in your fifth house. On July 1st, it's going to move into your sixth house.
Yeah.
So that is being more visible at work.
Yeah.
Like showing up differently. People might see you differently in the summer at work.
And it's Leo.
Yeah.
So it's bravery.
Yeah.
Bravery with our day-to-day routines, bravery with the people that work for us, being comfortable as a boss, as a manager, as an administrator. I think also your health will improve.
Yeah.
Sixth house is the stomach, the belly, the gut health, the intuition. So, if your digestion is a little funny, maybe change your diet going into the spring, be gentle on your stomach, because that could get a little bit aggravated.
Yeah, but for the first half of the year, all right, Jupiter is in Cancer in your fifth house. So this is fun, love, joy. Keep up with that. Don't think too much about responsibility yet.
No. Be irresponsible. No, don't be irresponsible at all.
But
because
have fun, make love, be playful.
Don't judge it.
No.
Don't worry about it. Don't judge it. Don't judge what is giving you fun and giving you joy. It makes you tickle. A new hobby. This happy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but then after the summer, you may be hard at the grindstone. When Jupiter shifts in July, in your sixth house position. This may be showing up a little bit early, staying a little bit late, new routine, doing a little bit extra, doing a side hustle.
Yeah.
Saturn and Neptune start in your sign. They start the year in your sign.
Yes.
But then
very quickly on January 27th, this is important.
Neptune moves into Aries, followed by Saturn on Valentine's Day. Yeah. And then on February 20th, they're both conjunct in your second house. So that's some new reality with finances. That's thinking like, I want to invest. I don't know what to do. And then by February, you know what to do. You know where to put your money. Yeah.
Saturn.
And you know that it's about practicality because Saturn is saying we need real structure.
Saturn isn't super bossy in Aries. Saturn technically is in the fall in Aries, but Saturn is going to give you a maturity and a realism when it comes to your finances. But Neptune, spooky Neptune, is there to make this dream, whatever you're dreaming about with your finances, making it real.
Practical. And Saturn's your ancient ruler. Oh, no, wait, Jupiter's your ancient ruler.
Jupiter's the ancient ruler. But
Saturn is in there saying practical. I don't want woo-woo.
No.
I don't want ghosts. I don't want reflections.
No.
I don't want spirits.
No.
I want real.
I don't want lottery. I don't want found money on the side of the road. I don't want tin cans that I'm cashing in for 5 cents each.
I don't want John Goodman selling some bullshit.
No. Exactly. No. It's realistic.
Not gambling.
No.
No.
Realistic attitudes towards money and towards values and how you value yourself. All of a sudden, everything is like getting really tangible and material when it comes to, not just your money, but
Saturn and Neptune have been in your sign for a long time. So you're thinking about this for a long time. But right now, as it's moving into your second house, you're ready to roll it out into its next
There you
development.
go. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. You're like, okay, next phase. I get it. Next phase, though.
So maybe you're trying to start a new project. Maybe you're trying to start a new way of literally feeding yourself. And you've been thinking about it. You've got like all these crazy Pisces ideas in your mind. And all of a sudden, zip, it makes a lot of sense. And you find a way of practically applicating it to the world and successfully. And then you're there and you got your siblings that are helping you out with Chiron. And
speaking of siblings, Uranus starts out the year in your third house position.
Yes.
So this may be like suddenly an estranged sibling calls you or you decide, let me call them, you know, or something, or have a long lost brother or sister, something out of left field. But then after April 25th, Uranus will move into your fourth house position. And, Uranus is not easy to be with, right?
No.
Because it's about disruptions. But moreover, it's the happy surprises that grow us. We look back and go, well, that did need to happen.
No.
So it's in your fourth house position, really stirring the pot at home.
Your fourth house is Gemini. Your fourth house has to do with conversation, local communication, kind of real material human interaction. Uranus going into Gemini is a big deal. It's going to be there for 8 years. So you have 8 years of this real kind of eccentric but beneficial, slightly chaotic, pulsing electric
Some
sci-fi.
people will find it fun. Others will find it traumatic, chaotic. But I think it's more beneficial. It's always beneficial with Uranus. Yeah. But it's not the predictable stuff.
Everything's for our benefit, whether we like it or not.
And Uranus will trine to Pluto in your 12th house. So whatever's happening at home, whatever disruptions are happening at home, you will process this through Pluto in your 12th house.
Now,
this could be secrets too.
It could be secrets. We're talking about home expansion, but we're also talking about with Pluto. Pluto's a planet of liberation and power restructuring. Uranus rules Aquarius. So there's this kind of familiar, collective happening. So a liberation from emotional pain, expansion
from self-consciousness.
Bingo.
Right?
Self-consciousness.
Maturing of real estate.
Maturing of your personal values with Saturn, and a reworking of your core foundations. The fourth house, where Uranus is in Gemini, isn't just your home and isn't just the physical home, but it's your soul's home.
It's what you think about
the
your home.
Inner
it's your
architecture
thoughts about your home.
It's the inner architecture where your soul resides. It's who you are when you fall asleep and who you are when you woke up. This whole space of yours is going to expand in this really unbelievable way. It's going to be so big and so
bountiful.
There you go. Bountiful expansion of your core foundations. You're going to feel really good about yourself. It's going to improve your self-esteem, which is also part of that second house, is your self-esteem and your values. They're going to become more realistic and more expansive.
A maturing.
I think your health is going to improve. I think the money is going to improve. It's going to be more realistic. I don't know if it's going to improve, but it's going to be more realistic.
You haven't invested in Bitcoin too much.
I hope you haven't invested in the Trump coin. But it's going to be a really interesting year.
It's about health. It's about siblings, and it's about psychology.
Health, sibling psychologies. You are changing.
Your routine.
You're transforming. You're not quite done in this transformation, but this fire horse year is going to push you over the edge into a new reality where you get to share yourself with other people and really be appreciated for who you are in your core.
Thank you.
Thank
you for being a viewer. And hit those buttons, like and subscribe. And we love you very much.
We love you very much. If you'd like a reading from Mike and Everest, we're happy to give you one. Just reach out to us.
Give us a ring. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Love you.
Love you. Bye-bye.